Hello guys, hope you're doing well. My name is Noah Tomokem. So today I put together five business tips, business ideas that I'm going to be sharing with you that you could consider. So generally speaking, starting up a business does not require that much of a capital. What you really need is the right mindset and the right tools to be able to start or commence a very good and reliable business. And so, idea number one that I'm going to be sharing with you today is to consider investing in stock. And so, stocks are simply little bits of shares or shares that we buy generally from companies, most especially PLCs. And so, lots and lots of persons nowadays prefer investing in stocks. This is so because with stocks, you don't get to do that much of work per se. So all you need to do is put your money together. It depends on how much these companies are willing to give out their shares, and then you are able to buy little bits of shares depending on how much you also have a financial backing in most of these companies. And so there are a lot of very reliable PLCs out there that you can research them on the internet, and then you're going to be able to know which one is the best for you to invest your money on. And so idea number two, you should consider investing in agriculture. And so this is a field where it's very profitable, especially for those of us that are back home in Africa. It is very profitable, but then it is quite confusing that most persons rather prefer not to invest in agriculture, thinking maybe it is a thing of the it is not that much of their standard per se. But then they make a very big mistake, because nowadays agriculture is so profitable, guys. And so there are several ways in which you can invest in agriculture, and you can also consider investing in some of these agricultural companies. You can partner with them. Maybe you know of an agricultural company that is already well established. You can partner with them, make investment in them, allow them to do the work for you if you don't want to get into the work yourself. And then at the end of the day, you're going to be receiving your own percentage or your own dividend or your own interest, depending on the agreement you have with these companies. You can also decide if you have the expertise, or if you are able to hire someone to work for you to set up agricultural farms like poultries. You can decide to rear maybe pigs. You can decide to open maybe a poultry with fowls and all this. These are very profitable agricultural adventures that many persons today don't really consider, because they don't know how much profitable these agricultural companies can be. And so, guys, point number three that I want to share with you today is something that I think lots and lots of persons are involved in today. So many persons are involved, but once more confusingly, there are many persons who still don't believe in this, and this has to do with online reselling. And so there are so many ways in which you can resell things online, or you can sell things online. You can even begin, guys, you can even begin as little as selling your used, maybe your used stuffs at home. Maybe you got some shoes, you got some some clothes you don't want to wear anymore. Maybe you have a used phone, you have a used fridge, or whatever. Just name it. Look around you, look at those things that you feel like you no longer need, or maybe you actually bought, but it doesn't meet your standard or your requirements. And consider marketing these things online. You can begin with as little as, once more, the stuff you no longer use. Start on your WhatsApp status. Start by putting this stuff on your WhatsApp status. You don't need to set up a very big shop per se to be able to sell these stuff. Just you have them at home. And what many persons don't even understand is that, guys, even without these stuffs, like, you don't have any used clothes, you have nothing that you really wish to market, you can still make money. And how is this possible? Take, for example, you find this very beautiful cloth online, and you feel like you know of someone somewhere who might like this dress, or some person somewhere. Put it on your status. You understand what I'm saying? And try to be like you are marketing these stores. And now you're going to be surprised by how many persons are going to contact you telling you want these particular stores. And so you can then proceed to buy these stores at a lesser price, and then resell to these persons at a higher price, and then make some money out of it. You understand? You can also go on many, there are many sites online that that many persons do advertise their product, many persons do sell their product. You can also decide to go on these more renowned or more popular sites and publish some of the stuffs or advertise some of the stuff you have, and then you're gonna be surprised by the number of persons that are gonna contact you because they want your product. And so guys, I will go to tip number 4. Tip number 4 is to consider organizing a cleaning service. And I know this might sound very weird to some people because uh, they might not know how much some persons are able to make, or they might not even believe how much money some persons have been able to make just from the cleaning service. And because of the context of our society that we live today, with the evolution of the coronavirus and all these stuffs, there is a need for persons to live in a very clean atmosphere. There is a need for persons to live in a very neat atmosphere, and therefore there is a higher need for cleaning personnel. More and more persons would wish to hire the services of cleaners to be able to keep the environments neat, so as to prevent the very dangerous coronavirus and other diseases that are plaguing our world that we live in today. And so you can decide to set this cleaning service by yourself, or you can contact some very reliable persons that you know around you, that you can come together and work together as a team to be able to give out these services to those that really need it. You can go online, advertise your service. You understand, you don't need so much money to to organize a cleaning service. You don't need to get the detergents, the necessary tools, maybe the buckets and all the stuff. You know what I'm saying? And you can be able to run this cleaning service in a very successful way. And so this doesn't require you to use so much or to have so much capital to be able to begin with. And so tip number 5, and this tip I'm going to be sharing with you is something that I'm very passionate about, because I have been in this for a very long time, and it has to do with considering to do lessons, considering to give out lessons to pupils, considering giving out lessons to students and whichever person that might need lessons for whatever reasons. And so there are lots of graduates out there, so many of them who, because of the economic situation of maybe the country and wherever, have not been able to secure jobs for themselves. And rather than just sitting home, doing nothing and waiting for, manna to come from heaven, you can consider investing, or you can consider investing your time, investing your mental resource into giving out lessons to people, into teaching people, into tutoring people. There are so many students out there whose parents are in dire need of teachers to be able to give their students maybe some lessons while they are back from school. You understand? And so you can consider organizing maybe a team. If you feel like the workload is so much on you, you can consider organizing a team of teachers where you're able to give out these lessons to these people. And of course, at the end of the day, you get paid for this. And so guys, there are so many more tips, so many more business ideas that you can consider today. But once more, before even indulging in any of these ideas, you should be able to understand and study the environment in which we live, especially with the evolution of the virus. Of course, you must not just indulge in any kind of business because you just want to be an investor, but then you must consider the environment, the society in which you live. What are the various needs of the people? What do the people really want? Do the people really want food around? You can set up a restaurant also, but mind you, the fact that there is a coronavirus, and so not many persons would like to visit the restaurants nowadays, and lots and lots of many more ideas that you could consider. And so if this video has been of any help to you guys, please leave a comment in the comment section. Don't forget to share this video, subscribe to my channel and like the video, and of course press the notification button so that you get notified whenever we post another video. And so if you want any more knowledge, any more ideas, or if you want to contact me directly, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. And so until next time, stay blessed. Bye bye.